Alright, so we got another little short travel vlog. I'm already all packed up and whatnot. Figured y'all didn't need to see the whole packing process. But either way, we are gonna jam down to Florida this weekend. I'm in my older truck, my blue single cab that I got in high school. My newer truck needed some work on it that Sunday I thought I could accomplish, and then when I got up into it, realized that it was probably a good idea just to button everything back up and get it professionally done. Actually, I needed some work done on the four-wheel drive, and I was working, for you guys that know how the four-wheel drive works on these Fords, I was working on the vacuum seals for the wheels for when the hubs lock in four-wheel drive, because my truck wanted to lock in 4 high, but wouldn't actually engage. So I was able to get that together, and then there were some hoses that were split and leaking, but I wasn't able to really get in there and figure out the full problem. So I took it up, so I have to go get my other truck, put this truck back on my dad's property, drive my other truck back down. I'm gonna do some fishing while we're up there, hopefully. The weather seems pretty crappy for the original plans I had. But either way, I'm gonna get my bags, we're gonna walk on out of here. And grab this tackle bag and some rods. So we are pretty filled here. Bro, here we go. Total bluebird skies today though. Like 100% not a cloud in sight. Beautiful day though, sunny. It's just windy, like stupid windy. Hurricane force winds, like without a doubt. So we're gonna get rolling here and we'll get to the truck. This is my other truck. Obviously got some severe body damage to deal with. But back in high school, I'd fallen asleep behind the wheel. This is actually a really long story. It's supposed to be a different vlog, which it will be. But I'd fallen asleep behind the wheel, coming home from a fishing tournament, banged up the whole driver's side of the truck. So I had to drive a wrecked truck around for like 4 years until I joined the Army. And when I was overseas, I was able to save some money to get the whole side fixed up, bondoed by a great buddy of mine, Cody Keller. If you're watching this, comment below so people in the area can check you out, man. He does killer work, absolute killer. And all I gotta do now is take it to get painted, get a fresh wax, get it all cleaned up for my dad, repaint some other stuff, and get it going. All right. So it sucks having a single cab truck when you're traveling like I do. It's got my laptop and everything in it because storage options severely suck. Alright, everything should be buttoned up. I mean, the wind is absolutely howling today. It said it was gonna be windy. We got nailed with a freaking nasty storm. See, it's 70 where I'm headed, 62 here. And I mean, all it says is just, I mean, there's just straight wind on the radar there. God, Germany is gonna be snowing on Friday. That sucks. All the places that I've been since being in the military, I like to see like where the weather has been. Especially a lot of the cold places that like I got sent to while I was in Europe on like Operation Atlantic Resolve and all those missions. Oh, let's stop fooling around here. I'm a minute over. I wanted to leave at 12:30, but I want to get food. Now it's just like, do I get something on the road? Let's get driving. Down to fish. Army logos, flow grown. I got all sorts of stuff on the back window from there. Those decals been there for so long. Anyway, that knows this truck, in a lot of places with this truck, more than my black truck. And some other vlogs I posted, y'all saw that I was complaining about my four-wheel drive, my 4x4 high not working, especially in that one dang mud hole I went to. But my 4x4 low works. So it was something weird with the compression, something with the actuator, and something with locking into the hubs. I mean, there's 100 things that could go wrong with the four-wheel drive systems, and as advanced as they're becoming, and that whole switch, I've never liked the switch. So on my other truck I have the 4x4 switch right here, and that switch is just a demon. I do have to say, the food isn't always the best in the Army, but being back in the South, and especially living in Georgia, having sweet tea again, it's clutch. Order up is rice, mashed potatoes, and beef stroganoff. And it's probably gonna be the same for dinner because typically it's repeat with like one different option. So like I said, the wind is terribly bad, but this is what it will look like once the other side is painted. So I sold the stock wheels off this truck, took these wheels off my other truck, bought the fuels, put them on my other truck, and put them on here. Just a little beat up on this side. I got a black fender that the Kellers put on, all the Bondo along the back. So at first, this was all supposed to be done before I had come up to Georgia. I had like 2 weeks of leave before I came up here, and I wanted to get the body work done on the truck, the paint job done. The paint job kind of fell through, the guy was gonna have to do it. And then when I drove it up here, the lens to my taillight fell off. Like look, it is just straight up. I didn't smash anything, I didn't hit anything, although it might look like I did, but I didn't. I got here the next day, I'm looking at it, and the damn lens is gone. My lights are all still in here, fully operational, they work. So yeah, ignore the wind, but that was that case. And it also happened to the third brake light on my other truck. It's like, I can't ever catch a break with anything. I'm not gonna vlog myself eating either. I don't get why some of you guys do that, and some of these bigger guys, the channels that are larger than I am, stop vlogging yourself eating. That is absolutely disgusting. I don't know why anybody even tries to watch people. I don't know why people stand for that they're watching people eat. But like, for me to sit here and stuff my freaking face with food and listening to me chew is disgusting. And watching people lick their nasty hands, I don't know, man. That's one of my pet peeves, is watching like I'm gonna stop talking. Jeez, talking about cutting it close, my God. Crazy bastard staying out in the middle of the road. Just so happens we shoot missiles at Syria and gas goes up 15 cents since it was yesterday. My favorite gas station. Parker's is that clutch go-to, especially if you're on the club card. Gas was like $2.03 last week. It's like the ugliest sight ever. Hate getting gas. No receipt for me, oh well. I'm gonna get screaming down the highway. If I see anything cool, whatever worth sharing, I will. If not, we will see you in Florida, baby. Well, here's our first set of traffic. Massive 15 miles an hour. Looks like a ton of lights going on up there, and there's been a couple sirens, a couple fire trucks, and ambulances passed by, so something not good has happened up straight up there. And that right there is the St. Johns River. It's actually Lake Monroe. The amount of events I fished out there, and I was actually able to win one back in high school, and that was like my underdog event. It was a pretty memorable tournament for me to bring that home. I remember just this swim bait bite on some hydro was just on fire, and I was able to put a good sack of fish together. And some memories out on that. Some of my worst tournaments and one of my best ones. Well, it definitely sucked to be on that side of the highway right now. All right, we are here. Destination complete. Ah. All right, let's go inside, let the dogs out for a minute, then go execute some fishing and go pick up Will, and then try to hit some ponds, see if we can get a good little evening bite before the sun totally goes down. All right, you did good, old Blue. You did good. You beat up thing, you. It wouldn't be a bad looking truck. It's gonna be a good looking truck once I get that paint done. I'm excited for it. And here's the Champ. This is my other girl here. 2006 on wheels and tires. New ball joints all done, upper control arms, new bushings, upper control arms. New lower ball joints. Get this squirrel, he does not care. Look at him go. Meow. Look at this. Look at our dogs. Our dogs. Bud, come here. Come here. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Come on. You need to go outside? You need to go outside? Let's go outside. Come on. Let's go outside. Outside. So I've got a black lab and I got an American bulldog. American bulldog, he's a younger one. My black lab Butchie, he's pretty old. I think he's going on 12 here. And Tyson's like 3 years old, 4 years old.
Saddle. Yeah, I was just working it really slow. Two-pounder. Another little guy. I've been pretty good at catching the little ones, so we're just out here just trying to catch some big fish.